Hi, I'm Peter with Accessible Fishing, and here's another one of our adaptive rods. This is the sip and puff rod, and it's controlled by sipping and puffing on a tube. If you sip on the tube, it'll initiate the casting action, and if you puff on the tube, it will retrieve the line. This rod has a couple of batteries to power it, has an electronics box which contains the circuitry to control the casting and retrieving mechanisms, and then this is just a little switch, a toggle switch, so the rod could be operated either with the toggle switch or with the sip and puff tube. For convenience, I'm going to operate it with the toggle switch. The toggle switch can retrieve the reel or start the cast mechanism. The cast mechanism is operated off this gear motor, which slowly turns a shaft going through here, and this is an electric clutch. The electric clutch is connected to this spool with a cord on the spool that pulls back against the rod. When the electric clutch is disengaged, then the spool runs freely. The spool pulls this cord against the rod, which pulls back on the spring and activates the Van's Easy Cast hinge. The Van's hinge has a plunger that pinches the line, and as the rod goes forward, will release the line. The spool pulls the cord on the rod against this spring, which provides the main power for the casting mechanism. There's another spring behind it, and that spring is connected to a cable, which in turn is connected to the trigger of the reel, and that will release the reel as it comes back. So the rod comes back, releasing the reel, pinching the line, and then when you release the clutch, the spring takes over and brings the rod forward into a cast mechanism. On the retrieve, it's just a switch to activate the electric motor that winds the reel. So it's just a two-function rod, but it works very well. We'll demonstrate a cast. And now we're ready to take a cast. Initiate the cast action. It's coming back. As soon as it gets all the way back, we'll let it go. She shoots it forward, and then we retrieve it. Here it comes. The reel retrieves at about 6 feet per second, just fast enough to hook a fish. All right, and retrieve right away.